to the edge of sanity, the mecca of vertical madness, where hard enduro heroes will make an amazing ascent. Over jagged rocks, past twisted trees, for endless hours. They're back for Vertical Madness Reloaded. 5 more days of extreme, punishing, powerful, and emotional hard enduro riding. There's a reason it's known as the toughest hard enduro rally in the world. It's time for one hell of a climb. Welcome to the 18th edition of Red Bull Romaniacs.
That's right, we're back in the menacing mountains surrounding Sibiu, Romania for another epic off-road rally. Gunning for a three-peat is defending Romaniacs champ Manny Lettenbichler, who took back-to-back titles in 2019 and 2020. But 2018 champ Wade Young, 2-time winner Johnny Walker, and 6-time winner Graham Jarvis won't go down without a fight. Mario Roman and Alfredo Gomez have also made podiums here. The odds seem to be stacked against series points leader Billy Bolt, who has never finished in the top 3. Will this be the year that changes? Alongside the gold class pros are silver, bronze, and iron class privateers. Once again, our rock and race reporter Paul Bolton is here to help you experience the race from the middle of the vertical madness.
Red Bull Romaniacs, the longest and most physical race in the season, is about to get started.
It's sure to be another brutal, bike-beating battle to the finish. But before we get into the action, here's a reminder of what went down at round 2 in Italy. It was heated bar-banging action at the Avestone Hard Enduro. Billy Bolt took top spot on the podium, with Manny Lettenbichler sitting close behind in second. And climbing all the way from 9th place to take 3rd overall was none other than the G-Force himself, Graham Jarvis. At Avestone, riders earned their first official FIM points, setting the pace for what is sure to be a fierce fight for the 2021 Hard Enduro World Championship title. Now let's get back in the saddle for another awesome Red Bull Romaniacs.
Good morning, everybody. We're here at the time trial. The guys and girls are about to start the punishment.
Yeah, feeling good and just ready to go racing. I set off 17th, so I'm quite far back, so that's good to follow the other tracks. And just ready for the week ahead.
Out of the gates, Wade Young and Alfredo Gomez are tearing up the track. 2020 Romaniacs winner Manny Lettenbichler is having a rough start. So is series leader Billy Bolt. Taddy Blazuziak and Graham Jarvis are putting up decent times, while Mario Roman and Johnny Walker are sitting further back. Taking it easy in the qualifier could be a strategy, knowing the extreme riding that lays ahead in the main race. In the silver class, Austrian ski legend Marcel Hirscher is making his Romaniacs debut.
It looks like we've got Manny, you can hear him coming, and then we've got Graham Jarvis behind. Letting the bike do the work where he can.
American Cody Webb is riding Romaniacs for the first time, and Canadian Tristan Hart is holding his own. But nothing like Bulgaria's Teodor Kabachiev, who is sitting close behind the time trial leader. In the end, it's Wade Young taking the top spot in the qualifier. Kabachiev is second, and Alfredo Gomez comes in third.
Yeah, just had a good feeling. I caught Alfredo, so I had quite a bit of dust. Happy with getting the first day done with a good feeling.
Former pro ski racer Marcel Hirscher came in 60th out of 96 riders in the silver class, and Paul Bolton caught up with him about his expectations for the main event.
That was your first time trial at Red Bull Romaniacs.
It was absolutely fun, but you know, definitely not too easy. I've seen all the professionals coming in, and they look different than me.
So the starting order is set for the Hard Enduro Rally. As the time trial winner, Wade Young gets to choose where he starts. A crucial decision on the first brutal day of off-road racing here at the infamous Red Bull Romaniacs.
All good? Still tired after Aberstone.
We're here in Sibiu for the Red Bull Romaniacs, and it's the 18th edition.
Graham done all of them, right?
Another year, back again, still here. It's a tough week, tough few days.
The most difficult part is that it's 5 days long of racing and to have a good day every day.
Time trial on the first day, which is pretty much about the starting position for the first off-road day. Then 4 hard off-road days. Whoever's fastest wins on day 4.
It's the hardest and the longest during the year.
Real long riverbed, up hills, down hills, biggest hills, the biggest rivers, the biggest rocks. Everything about this race is difficult and punishing.
It's like such a unique place to ride. You're in the middle of nowhere, like just literally you and your bike.
Mentally, I think is the hardest part of this race. Your mind have to tell you every time that you can go farther. And you must go.
It's calm and misty on day 1 of the off-road.
So today, everybody's feeling pretty fresh. I don't think the guys are going to pace themselves at all. They're going to send it full gas all day long.
Wade Young has decided to start third in the race. So Gomez is the first to hit the virgin track, followed 3 minutes later by Kabachiev. Another 3 minutes later, it's Young. Lettenbichler is right behind him.
Nice, just see how Manny just pressed the foot peg before it. It's super smooth, so the tyres can't bite in anywhere.
Early in the race, Graham Jarvis gets lost in the fog. Will this affect his final results? This competition isn't about who is physically first. In the Romaniacs rally race, it's about who has the best time through various checkpoints over 5 days of competition.
Nice, going on this side of the bike so he can get a bit higher up.
An hour in and Johnny Walker has climbed his way into the time lead. Young is pushing the envelope in second.
Graham just sent his front wheel high enough to get his back wheel in a nice position for this next shoot.
Finding his way back into the race, Graham Jarvis has climbed into third. Flying through the field behind him is Billy Bolt. Then Manny Lettenbichler. As the fog lifts and the day progresses, the German pro starts his ascent through the ranks.
That was a mega overtake.
4 hours in and he's overtaken Young, Walker, and Kabachiev, who now sit in 3rd, 4th, and 5th respectively. But there's one rider ahead of Manny. Living up to his legendary status, Graham Jarvis is now leading the race. Question is, will he stay there? The question remains as the pack pushes through the final treacherous section of the day. Titanic. And it's here where series leader Billy Bolt has the roughest part of his race, losing nearly 10 minutes in the process. After almost 5 hours of exhausting riding, it's Graham Jarvis coming in with the best time of the day. He's followed by Manny Lettenbichler and Wade Young.
Really happy with the way I rode. If you pass people and don't get past, it's good.
And here are the overall combined time trial and off-road results. The riders have their work cut out for them if they plan on catching Jarvis. Unfortunately, silver class rider, ski legend Marcel Hirscher broke his ankle during the day and was forced to leave the race. The pace is now set.
Jesus Christ.
For day 2. It's another early start for the riders as they get ready for the second day of relentless hard enduro rally racing.
Day 2, first on the track. Got the win yesterday, so happy, and just got to try and stop Manny catching me.
It's a really good starting position for today, sitting in second, which is super good, I think, behind Graham, so he was on fire yesterday.
I lost a bit of time yesterday, so it would be nice if I can catch up, but Graham and Manny are really fast as well, so it will be a big push for today.
Today's crazy course is 100 kilometers long and takes them through ruthless sections like the infamous babysitter. At the end, the riders will camp overnight in the wilds of Romania for the marathon stage. Jarvis is first to hit the track. Right off the bat, it's clear that Bolt is recharged. He's the fastest rider through checkpoint 1, looking to rise through the ranks from 9th overall. Currently 7th in the standings, Gomez also has something to prove, with a time just minutes back from Bolt at the first checkpoint. Johnny Walker is 4th in the overall, hoping for a chance at the podium. And Roman is looking to make up the 25 seconds gap between him and Walker.
Boys are taking the time, just working the back wheel, getting the back wheel in the right spot so they've got a nice drive.
Second in the standing after 2 days, Lettenbichler lets loose with a solid start. If he does this all day, he could overtake Romaniacs leader Jarvis, who was slower early in the morning. As the day progresses, the German continues putting pressure on the Brit. But Jarvis answers back. It's a dance between the old guard and the new school. Over 2 hours in, Mario Roman and Billy Bolt continue to improve their performance. Both are now faster than Johnny Walker and Wade Young in the day 2 race. A number of pros are having less luck. Austrian Michael Walkner has engine issues. As each rider hits the service point, Romaniacs continues to reveal how savage it can be. Alfredo Gomez is having problems with his bike, and if he doesn't get them sorted, it means trouble before the marathon stage. Out of the service point and nearly 5 hours into the race, Jarvis is still sitting in second. Until he hits a rut and injures his knee. Unbelievably, this is where his race comes to an end. Now there's no denying it. Manny Lettenbichler will take first place in the day 2 off-road.
It was definitely hard, like an intense there. Had a good start, came up to Graham right at the beginning, and we rode most of this stuff like nearly like half an hour before the finish altogether, and I think we made a pretty good pace.
With Jarvis out, it's Mario Roman with the second best time. And massively improving on his day 1 performance is Billy Bolt in third.
Not a perfect day, but a lot better than yesterday in the time trial, to be honest. Just a lot less mistakes.
Graham's hit a washout at quite high speed. Having to dab a leg at that speed, he's twisted the knee quite bad, and then he decided that it was time to call it a day.
And here are the day 2 off-road overall standings.
Off-road day 2 is done and dusted. Let's see who's good at setting tents.
So we just arrived now, got our bags. Let's check out the bivouac.
I know why I slipped on
the right leg quite a few times today.
Holy s***!
Let's go swimming, huh? Look who we found. The Mr. Paul Terrace. Not yet. Yeah, it's alright. The stream is pretty heavy.
If I don't fall down, I think I'm gonna go straight down.
I was there in the middle and I was like, holy shit. We're off to bed. Should be a good sleep hopefully, and we're gonna see us tomorrow.
Shut up, we're trying to sleep.
All right, son. So guys, bye.
Morning everybody. Well, that wasn't the best night's sleep I've ever had. It was a nice vibe in the overnight camping. Let's go see what breakfast is about.
Morning, Teddy.
Good morning. Loving life right now.
Yeah. Is there campsite cribs going down here?
Yeah.
Just folding my sleeping bag up, Paul.
It did get a bit cold though, didn't it?
Very cold. Goodness gracious.
Good sleep, Mario?
Not really.
And what's on the breakfast menu this morning? Is it looking good?
Yeah, not so bad. Ham, eggs, some bread and coffee. I need some power for today. It's gonna be hard.
Mint.
I'm starting out fourth today and second overall, and Mario is just 3 minutes behind, so it would be nice to close the gap and make up a little bit of time.
Lettenbichler won on day 2, so he's first to tackle the track. Today's course starts at the campsite and should be a speedy but strenuous 110 kilometers to the finish. Right now in the Romaniacs overall standings, Lettenbichler has 23 minutes on second place Young. Early in the race, it's clear the South African is determined to try and close that gap.
Honestly, I can see a motocross pace today. It's ridiculous. They are going so fast up these hills. The traction's perfect.
Sitting further back, there's about a 20-minute gap between 5th place overall Johnny Walker and Tadej Blazusiak in 6th. And the Polish Nightmare is picking up the pace. We're nearly 2 hours in and Lettenbichler is still riding steady, but noticeably slower. The defending Romaniacs champ knows when to avoid any unnecessary risk. Young is now faster than the German in the day 3 race, inching towards closing the overall gap. But the man of this hour is Bulgaria's Teo Kabachiev, showing a solid performance with the best time of the day as riders enter the service point. Further back, the rest of the Gold Pack and other class riders are giving everything they've got just to complete the course. Bronze class rider Paul Terrace is lugging his behemoth of a bike, the heavyweight Yamaha Tenere 700, over the gnarly track. Nearly 4 hours into the race and Lettenbichler is sitting in 4th position for the day, but he still has a comfortable overall lead. If he holds on to it, he will win the Red Bull Romaniacs and overtake Bolt in the FIM standings. Coming over the final wall ride, Young has the best time at the day 3 off-road. Bolt is second and Kabachiev is third.
We had quite a good battle with Mario and Billy all day. quite sketchy going so fast all day, but we're here safe and we made it, and we'll try again tomorrow.
Heading into day 4, Lettenbichler is still on track for his 3rd Romaniacs title in a row. And it looks like multiple riders will battle for podium spots behind him.
Starting first out today. The body is a bit tender, but good enough for one more day.
Try to avoid the guys behind and catch the guy in front. That's pretty much the game plan.
I'm leading with like 20 minutes. It's a nice gap, but you don't want to go too slow, you know. The guys are definitely trying to set up the pace on another level, I guess.
Today's 120-kilometer race is the longest of the rally. These exhausted athletes already have at least 15 hours of riding behind them. It's time for one last final punishing push. Wade Young rolls out, followed by Bolt and Kabachiev. Lettenbichler is 4th from the gates and immediately lights it up, increasing his lead over Wade Young. The South African is fierce and fearless. But 27 minutes back from the leader, he has no hope of winning unless something drastic happens. For now, he appears to be safe in 2nd overall. Mario Roman currently sits about 6 minutes back, doing everything he can to catch up. Nearly 2 hours into the race, and Billy Bolt is trying to close the 3-minute overall time gap Mario Roman has on him. Roman heaves his bike up the hill. Bolt won't let up. But as they enter the service point, the Spanish rider is still ahead in 3rd overall.
So we're just on antifreeze. I cannot tell you how steep this is. Look at the rocks up there. Look how far Wade is down here.
Up front, Lettenbichler continues his seemingly effortless assault on the course. Young is still trailing in 2nd. But who will round out the podium?
You all right? Yeah, bro!
Over 4.5 hours into the race, Wade Young arrives at the final horrendous hill climb, the super steep Gustarista. Lettenbichler is physically behind him, but the time leader is still 27 minutes ahead of the South African. After 4 days of relentless off-road riding, over 19 hours in total, Lettenbichler has got his Romaniacs hat trick. He blazes across the finish line, the undisputed king of the Carpathians.
It was literally such a hard fight at the beginning with Graham and the other guys. Like, I think the pace was so insane. So to get 3 in a row, man, it's pretty good.
Long week, eh? Today I thought it would be a little bit more chilled, but everyone was pushing really hard, and I'm so happy to be 2nd overall.
So has Billy Bolt pulled a big enough gap on Mario Roman? Let's see who can take the 3rd spot.
Billy Bolt is first to arrive at the hill climb. But in the last quarter of the race, Mario Roman has picked up speed. He grinds it up the steeps. And it's a Spanish rider who will take 3rd place at Red Bull Romaniacs.
Romania is crazy, one of the craziest races in the world for sure. The whole time you have to be super focused, and I am so proud of myself being the podium. It's so special.
Here are the final results after the time trial and 4 days of insane off-road riding. It's Manuel Lettenbichler in 1st, Wade Young in 2nd, and Mario Roman in 3rd. And here are the results of the FIM Hard Enduro World Championship. Lettenbichler has now jumped past Bolt into 1st. Young is sitting in 3rd, while Walker and Roman are tied for 4th. There's hardly any time to recover before our first race on American soil. Round 4 takes us to the Red Bull Tennessee Knockout. Till then, I'm Troy Mannering saying keep the rubber side down.